I'm Chastity, and I'm speaking on behalf of Cassie. She wants to apologize in advance that her speech is a bit all over the place, but it's a great speech. Jim Mulbauer, you are my hero. Most day-to-day heroes, acts in law enforcement go unnoticed, but I got to hear your daily stories and know that you are truly a hero for all your courageous acts while working with the Kansas City Police Department. I could always tell by the tone of your voice or the smirk on your face which stories you were most proud of. I don't believe many people actually realize how dedicated and loyal you were to the police department. Jim made it known that he loved his job, especially once he moved to the K-9 unit. K-9 Don gave Jim a run for his money a couple of times, but that didn't change his mind about the K-9 unit. Then K-9 Champ came along. Champ very well could have been Jim's favorite partner. Champ attached to Jim like they were meant to be together. And I would be a fool to believe otherwise. Champ showed so much love and compassion towards Jim while at home and on duty. Jim and I's love story is similar to others. We met at tomfooleries one night and we talked till the sunrise. He gave me his phone number and I misplaced it because it was written on a napkin. A week later, he put his detective skills into place and found me on MySpace. Let's just say the rest is history. Jim loved his family and friends, and it showed. He was the type of guy you either liked him or you didn't. And if you didn't, he could care less. He didn't need to be around people to be happy. A lot of times, on his days off, he would go fishing, hunting, shooting, or biking by himself. I think that was his time to wind down from the daily chaos and clear his mind. Once Aiden came along, it was like I didn't exist anymore, and I was fine with that. Aiden James, you were your dad's best friend for life. I loved watching Jim's eyes light up when he talked about Aiden. You could hear how proud he was of him, just by the tone in his voice. I often yelled at Jim for acting though he was a teenager when him and Aiden played Xbox together. The yelling, sometimes cussing, throwing the remote, and rage quitting got out of hand. But thinking about it now, I wouldn't have it any other way. They bonded in a way that I've never seen. I see mini Jim every day because Aiden is 100% just like Jim. I always made comments to Jim about having to deal with 2 Jims instead of 1. Sure you all can imagine that. I see now that I will get to see a piece of Jim in Aiden, and that makes my heart happy. As for Mackenzie and Christian, they both have unique relationships with Jim. Jim liked to pick on Mackenzie for her funky style and laziness. Christian and Jim always teamed up on me. They love to pick on my cooking. I would trade anything in the world to have my whole family together just one more time around the dinner table. If you know Jim, you know he always had to be right. Even if he was wrong. He would convince himself he was still right. He could make a simple argument last for days, and I would honestly settle to have one more argument with him today. He loved working nights and hated when in-service came around. He would complain the entire week. Police come with all kinds of sounds. I will forever hear the sound of keys clanking together from his belt, Velcro being undone, and the sigh as he pulled his boots off. And let's not forget the thunk of his vest being sat down. Those sounds will be forever in my heart. It takes a very special person to risk their lives for others. And that is exactly what Jim Mulbauer did for the last 20 years of his life. He wore his badge not for the glory of recognition, but because he wanted to honor the thin blue line. On Wednesday, February 15th, he left our home like normal. He got Champ in the car and came back inside to give Aiden and I a hug and a kiss. If only we knew that that was the last time we would see him again. We would have said more, hugged tighter, kissed longer, or said, "Be extra safe tonight." The thing is, we never know when our loved ones won't make it home again. Please hug your spouse, children, family members, or friends a little tighter tonight and every night moving forward. You just never know. I want to thank everyone from the bottom of my heart for all of the heartwarming messages, fundraisers, meal trains, flowers, cards, dog bones, and anything else that I may have forgotten. It has been beyond rough and difficult to put into the words the heartache our family has endured. The support has been unreal, and it has helped me get through this so far. James Matthew Mulbauer, you can rest in peace now, but please watch over us and make sure I'm raising our boy to your standards. I promise he'll continue to make you proud. I love you so very much, Cassie.